Well, quite honestly, today I just had no inspiration whatsoever on what I was going to do as a manicure. I wanted to do something a little bit different because I've been doing a lot of neutral manicures and pale coloured manicures and sheer colours because my nails are fairly short at the moment. And I just wanted something a little bit different. Now, when I hit a brick wall, I tend to go back to my coloured sticks and just have a look and see, is there anything that pops out at me, anything that particularly inspires me? And I was just hitting a brick wall. There was nothing that was really interesting me at all. And then I glanced onto my shelf and saw this one, which is a polish I've not used before. It's a fairly recent purchase, and it's like a topper. So I thought for a little bit of difference, I would just do that over my bare nails, so that you can see the nail through the polish, and it just gives that little bit of a sparkle to it. Something a little bit different. It's not the kind of thing that I do very often, but I thought I'd give it a go. So this is called Separated Starlight by Essie. As you can see, it's in a clear base, and it's got lovely little gold flecks in it. Very pretty. So I think that will just give it that little bit of a sparkle to a natural manicure. And as usual, I've prepped my nails with alcohol-based solution, and I've applied 2 coats of OPI Natural Nail Base Coat as a base. This is the result after the first coat, and you could leave it at just 1 coat if you wanted that tiniest bit of sparkle on the natural nails, but I think I'm going to apply a second coat to it, just to give it that bit more strength. So it's had 2 coats of the polish to give a bit of support to the nail, and also make it that little bit more glittery, I think. So that's after the 2 coats. I think that's really pretty, really, really pretty. It'd be lovely over any other base polish. Just gives that little bit of a sparkle. I think sometimes, these toppers just over bare nails look really, really nice. So long as your nails are nice and clean underneath, and it shows through, the nail shows through beautifully. And I think the nails need to be in relatively good condition underneath, so that it looks really nice. You may have noticed I've changed my nail shape slightly. I thought I'd go for a little bit of an oval shape as I'm growing them. I just fancied something a little bit different for a change, so I'll go with an oval shape for a while and see how that goes. I do invariably go back to a scroval shape because that tends to be the shape that I go with, but every now and then it's nice to have a different shape. And the one thing I would say with this type of polish, just over bare nails, is that you don't have any cleanup. So that's the plus. It's a lot easier to apply. It just apply it, no cleanup or anything like that. And if you're not particularly adept at painting your nails, this is a good way to start, I suppose, because you haven't got the cleanup. So now it's time for top coat. And I need to decide which one I'm going to use. I think I need something nice and glossy. So I think I'll probably go with Essie Gel Setter because that gives it a lovely glossy gel-like finish. I think that's something a little bit different, and it's really pretty and sparkly, not too boring. I find natural nails are a little bit boring personally. I do like nail polish, but it's just something a little bit different, a little bit sparkly, and just to break up the monotony of the sort of neutral polishes that I've been using lately. So don't know what I'll do next time. Maybe something with a little bit, I feel like I need a little bit of colour, even though the nails are fairly short still. You know, I'll delve into a little bit more colour, I think, next time. So I'll have to rack my brains on what sort of manicure that will be. I think quite possibly a colour combo. I'm fed up with just doing one colour. So a little bit more, something a little bit more creative maybe. So it'll be interesting to see what I do next. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please do like and subscribe and share it to others that you think would like it. You know, it's one way to consider using top coats, just adding that little bit of interest to a natural manicure. And the one thing is, it is so much quicker to do a manicure this way, because you've got no cleanup, and it dries fairly quickly, and it's easy. You know, if you're not very good at painting your nails, if you're not very experienced at doing that, this is a great way to start, because it instantly looks prettier, makes your nails look pretty, and very little effort. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.